basically on the Bruno.
Hey guys, what's up? This is Timo Mitch.
And today we're going to be doing the top 5 and clan analysis for
Gold Paladin.
Woo! The best paladins.
Sack Paladins, as we call them.
Fucking
Because you don't know what you're going to get. It's all random.
Therefore, a sack.
Repeat that?
The best paladin
Oh,
deck.
nah, I didn't think so.
Oh, someone here is salty. So we're going to start off with
Because Devin wasn't here.
number 5 is going to be Pretzel.
You didn't hear what he said. He insulted us.
Pretzel. Ezel. What's wrong with
Rockstar.
Ezel, guys? He is a rock star.
Okay, continue.
But alright guys, the reason why we chose Salvation Ezel over the other two Ezels was because he's 11k. He doesn't suck.
He looks fucking pretty too.
Back in the day, he was a format during sets. Oh, that's only because we got him first.
That and then what else was there to put up with him?
Nothing really.
Because they skipped a set for us.
His threat was Amon and Vermilion.
Whoop the fucking dude.
Then we got Platinum Ezel, which was only viable during set 9. Only because, well, one, I'm cross-ran. Second, his ultimate is actually not that bad. It's really good.
Yeah, but Ultimate Break is still scary in itself. I need to be at this damage, which is still the best, worst damage to be at.
Yes, it is.
Second best worst. Actually, best, worst damage to be is 4 now.
Because most of the time, your point was never going to put you at 5. Especially if they were a banger with a crit, like MLB, Vermilion the Blood. I'm like, oh, no, you're going to take the crit. Or worse. But Ezel himself has never been a bad unit. He's been, honestly, he is the face of Gold Paladins for the longest time, until we got Liberators.
After he saved everybody, it's like, hi guys, welcome back. Go do your shit again.
And not only that, he's getting a stride. His stride's amazing.
Mithril Ezel?
Yes.
I like him.
Like, honestly, that stride really helps the clan because it does everything.
It helps him, not the clan. It's different.
My bad. It helps his specific build. Not only do you unlock everybody, you get a free card. He gets bigger, and the card you called gets bigger.
In other words, they took a portion of what his original skill was, which I get big by myself. Now, if we both get big
It pretty
together,
much does this. Pretty much does this. I call a unit, I make them big, I get big. Fusion.
By the way, I already unlocked all my rear guards. So, Glendios, what's that? That's cute.
Not only that, you would want to play this starter. You can play the other starter with it. You know, the Superior Ride. No, don't do that. You can play the Ezel Searcher. But this one's so much better because what this one does is when it boosts an Ezel unit, put this into a unit, top call 2 cards, place them as rest. Pretty free. You get 2 cards.
That's Gold Paladin. This Gold Paladin all about free cards for no reason. Even if it's triggers. Yeah.
But we're gonna go next to the 4th card, which is
Liberator, Monarch, Sanctuary, Alfred.
It's a long name.
Devin's favorite card.
Not longer than the Ace. I'm not gonna go do the whole name.
You should. But what made this unit so good was, well, first of all,
It's a Liberator.
It's a Liberator. He does what Ezel does.
But better.
Or better, because it's Candle Blast 3, Soul Blast 2. Put all your rear guards to the top of your deck. Even lock rear guards. And call up to 5 rear guards. Call 5 rear guards. And you call them in any specific order you want. So let me go Bruno, and stack them and win. Oh, Josephus, let me get a free card. Well, that Josephus over there was locked, so let me do some pretty crazy combos with this deck. This deck was...
He was one of the original reasons why this card had started its infamous reign.
Yes.
In Liberators.
Because it was these 2 cards together made him a 19k booster. With a 12k attacker, this was 31.
With no triggers.
Do you want to guard that, sir? No, you don't. And his ultimate break, the sad part, if you can build enough soul, you can actually keep using his skill. Because you would have the Blaster Blade on flippers. So, Blaster Blade, you have 2 of the unflippers. Blaster Blade skill, Candle Blast 2. Unflippers, unflip 2. His skill, do it again.
Shenanigans.
That deck was all about shenanigans.
The little third straight ultimate break. You call a Blaster Blade to rear guard while he's a Vanguard. He gains 10k and a crit.
The only reason that they slowed him down was by the Soul Blast 2. If he didn't have the Soul Blast 2, he would be unlimited.
Yeah, but they had to put him somewhere. Not only that, since you can stack Blaster Blades with Arm. Gee, I don't know what I'm going to top call. Blaster Blade? I didn't know. Basically, you got a free ultimate break with his card if you use it properly.
I was trying out this starter right over here. Because it was the Garmore starter, but what I liked about it better was that if you had the ultimate break, you knew they didn't have no more Counter Blast. This guy was huge. Like, oh, I top call 5. I gained 5k. Oh, I gained 10k in a crit. Oh, I called 2 Blaster Blades. Oh, well, I guess it's over now, sir.
Basically just swinging for numbers for no reason at all. But I'm done with this guy. Let's continue. We have to continue on the list.
Let's go to the best. Let's go to the best. One of the best liberators. Zenny.
Liberator Bond Lancelot Zenith. Limit break 4. When he attacks the Vanguard, counterblast 1, put a unit from your rear guard to the bottom of your deck. Call the top card, it gains 10k.
Let's be honest, guys. This was the best Gold Paladin cross ride. It's better than Ezel. It's not lying.
You gotta chime in.
Yes.
This nigga's godlike.
Devin loves this card especially because I lent him the deck because I'm like, all right, until we get Monarch Alfred, I will take this deck to tournament once and top with it, which I did. And then I'm like, you go to the bag because there's too many Lane Joker running around. I don't like Lane Joker. I don't like my rear guards being locked. It's so sad.
You know what? He scares me because you can pull a trigger out of your asshole and be like, this
It
is
makes
15.
a trigger a 15k attacker.
What do you mean?
15k attacker is
Or
so
booster.
Like, I can honestly say I beat somebody up with a heal trigger. Like, a heal trigger won me a game.
This is one of the few cards that basically says, I lost, but the trigger hit me for hard numbers.
This really helped against the Shadow Paladin matchup just because you got the 4 attacks off. More attacks, a lot better against. It even helped against the Link Joker matchup. Okay, this is locked. Alright, cool. I'm still gonna have 3 attacks. And you can still put triggers on that one column.
Then, of course, even with aforementioned cards like Arum, you're going to at least get an 90k attacker out of it.
Yep, and with Bruno behind him, it can be a 10k booster. Not to mention if you sack and you get Josephus, oh, let me get a free card off of this free, top call. So you plus with him. This card is just...
Alright, put the tits away.
Oh, someone's here sad.
Number 2.
Number 2, honestly, we couldn't decide, but we put them together simply because they were the format when Gold Paladins first came out. It's Duke and Pelennor.
Dookie Bunnies.
Like, this combination right here was amazing. You do the right thing. And when you go to grade 2, and if you top call him, man, you were straight at grade 3. They were still at grade 1. I'm like, okay, I'm at grade 3. I'm at grade 3. Screw you, I win.
You can only do that if you're Vanguard for the opponent's grade 2 or higher. So technically, you could superior ride into grade 2, grade 3 if you went second. But just saying.
I like going to grade 3 first. Back in that format, now it's a little iffy.
Of course. But anyways,
but Duke gave you free cards. Like, that whole right thing is like free cards, free cards, free cards, free cards, free cards, free cards, rush.
Of course, but even then, it was just a fact of if you went second, you top call him over the special D right chain, you just go, oh, I could twin drive now. Well, you're still at grade 2, but you went first. So it was kind of a big middle finger to your opponent just for playing goals. It would just, I want to sack you to death because I'm playing bunnies. I'm playing bunnies and humans that turn into dragons.
Longbeard Shooter was so good back then.
It's still good.
But we got a card that does his job so much better.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get to that next. But then Duke right over here, he's a Shadow Paladin, but with Gold Paladin, he restands. He was your finisher. I'm like, well, you're at 5 damage, so swing. I'll swing. Kill these friends. Swing again. And I got 3 drive checks.
3 drives just for going, I'm gonna sack with gold dollars. And that's basically all they did back when they first came out.
That's why we love them.
Love you guys. And
But
last but not least, number 1.
Number 1 is, what do you guys expect? It's glare. It's glare. It's just glare, and this is the SP one. Yay.
Yeah.
Yay.
Welcome.
Pretty. What makes glare so good? It's still viable now. It's getting more support. It's amazing. It destroys the Link Joker matchup. I'm like, oh, you locked my friend. Well, I'm gonna have the Glory Maelstrom skill, and I have a crit.
For those who don't remember, during the turns in Legion, when you call a unit, counterblast 1, drop a bluish flame, he gains a crit, and they can't guard with grade 1s or higher.
And you can pump him. If we had Blueberry, the break ride, he would be played with this card.
And that's why you don't have Bluebird. But anyways,
Because you can pump him up to 46.
but his Legion skill can stack on itself. So
Yes.
meaning, the more times you call in the turn, the more bluish flame you can drop and give him more crits.
Like,
So
there have been times I had to drop like 3 of these guys. I'm like, well, I know your hand's crap, so let me just get rid of these, and either I win or lose.
He's one of the few cards in the game that could legitimately kill you from 1 to 6. Just because you were an asshole to your opponent. And of course, base Percival, Ryu Legion, check top 4, call it in.
He's honestly, like, he's the best boss monster for Gold Paladins. His only problem is that it's Liberator specific, which is not a problem because Gold Paladins have the most support when it comes to the Paladin clans in general. Actually, yeah.
Well, you gotta keep in mind, a Legion's only as good as his mate, so when it comes to Liberators, you still can't keep in mind about Aglaville.
The best card to rush with. Oh, your whole goal was to draw an Aglaville and another grade 2. Take 1 damage. Skill, Aglaville. Give me a free card.
Or if that free card just happened to be the mate for Glare, who supports his skill, lets you Soul Blast when he's called, search for a blue fit for your top 5 cards.
And he does not specific. You can Soul Blast anything. It doesn't have to be Liber like Joseph is.
And he shuffles the deck, so if you saw triggers at the bottom, you can put them right back up.
And you got Percival. Honestly, this trial deck was actually really good for its time.
There's also short print as a heads up if you couldn't find them. Hint.
That happened to you?
Yeah, I couldn't find. I bought mine online.
Oh, I just bought mine like cool, so I got them for the free. we won't talk about that trade, guys. But in honesty, the best starter for this, Guido. What made Guido so good? You didn't have to counterblast for skill. Bump me in the soul. You're in Legion. Check the top 3. Call unit. Skill. Counterblast 1. And then when you didn't have set 16, just play Spring Breeze. Spring Breeze is still one of the best starters. The Spring Breeze does what Guido does, except you have to counterblast and you have to hit.
But it's the fact that he could enable you to get pluses off your grade 2 rush back when you played the original for the older golds.
But alright guys, that's pretty much it. Honorable mention is Alfred.
Big with numbers. Don't use my counterblast too.
But he was only viable for that one set and Holy Sign Dragon.
Holy shit dragon.
Holy shit dragon.
When that guy came and core.
Alright.
But you're just not Glare. But alright guys, Team Uberman signing off.
Go!